right, what's going on, y'all? This is another episode of Player Politics, man. We
Hey,
back,
man.
man.
Hey, YouTube, TikTok. Like, share, subscribe. YouTube, TikTok, we appreciate you. Hey, man, this going to be a funny one, bro.
Listen, man.
Like, share, subscribe.
Please, man, please.
Comment, share. We don't care. Do whatever. We
whatever,
we
man.
appreciate everything.
Dude.
Hey, real quick, man. As a player, one thing about player politics, man. This is about being a player in life.
Yeah.
Because life is a game. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand your role. You might be a role player. You might be a star player.
Yeah.
You might be a max contract type player.
Yeah.
You might be a one team type guy.
Yeah.
You might be a journeyman type guy.
Yeah.
It's on you.
Yeah.
Hey, as long as you know how to play this game of life,
Play
learn
your
from your
role,
mistakes, even if you make them 3 times like I be doing. So it's all good. Just know that ain't no days off from life, y'all.
Listen, man.
And
that's another thing.
And as a podcast, it really ain't no days off.
Listen, man. My nigga, listen, man. We try to do this shit organized as we can. In the scope of life. You know what I'm saying? While we live in life, we trying to do this and trying to live life at the same time. But my nigga, 2024, man. This shit ain't no joke, man. this shit ain't nothing to play with, boy. When I tell you this shit ain't nothing to play with, what?
At all, sir.
When you think, shit, man, she gonna calm down a little bit. Shit, hell nah.
Nah, because as much as it's going on in the popular sector of social media and all that stuff, like we gonna get into today.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of stuff going on in the political world,
the
podcasting world, as far as like what goes on, in the business side and the political side of podcasting, which there is one. And then there's a lot of stuff going on. The conspiracy theories are starting to make their way to the forefront, which the fact that people are just discovering conspiracy theories or thinking they true, y'all done pissed me off, because we talked about conspiracy theories that are now popular 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
So the fact that now certain stuff being talked about is like, hey,
it's crazy.
Hey, you remember when you're younger and somebody heard a song and you done heard it like 2-3 months before that, you like, hey man, you done heard that new Lil Jon? Nigga, we heard that shit like 3 months ago. For real,
nigga.
Like, the hell you talking about? That shit old.
Like, look,
that's how a lot of this shit is, but yeah.
I ain't gonna never forget, y'all. Like, when I went to the country, my daddy used to stay in Valdosta, right? Long time ago. So back then, we didn't have, we had cable. They had cable, and that was about it. Yeah. So back then, they couldn't get no radio station that was in Atlanta.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
You pretty much the music was so slow. They got the music so slow down there. Yeah. That, you know what I'm saying? By time, we spent the whole summer down there. By the time we got back to get ready to go to school, we listening to new songs like New Bone. I'm like, why that New Bone? But y'all heard that New Bone, nigga? That shit came out down like 2 months ago, nigga. We didn't heard that shit. You just not hearing that shit. I'm like, so they're the same way, y'all. They just like, hey, yo, you just not getting it. It's just like, yo, it's so fast, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's so. And then with social media now, it's with social media now, things are so instant. Yeah. Like a nigga going live, why he man. Charlie, listen, man. Hey man, look. Ain't nothing wrong with an adult doing adult things. Listen. That is your business. Player fuck up too, man. Player fuck up too, man. Listen, man.
We do.
Everybody, niggas make mistakes, man. You know what I'm saying?
Especially when it comes to people over 50 in technology.
Yeah.
Keep it that's one part that I ain't even seen talked about yet.
Yeah.
I don't care how long he been out here. Old folk get on that technology, boy. Something bound to fuck up.
And then you gotta add in. He said, "If man, listen, okay, this is another thing before we get Nightcap, man. It's one of the best shows on the internet, man. I love Nightcap.
Yeah, absolutely.
The one last night was so fucking funny, Sharpe. Listen, man, if you want to laugh, I'm talking about crying, laughing.
That boy Ocho, boy.
Listen, man. Okay, listen. Shout out to Unc, man, for damn taking accountability for that shit. Listen, man.
You got to.
All that our hat shit, that shit wasn't true, man. I wasn't hat.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. That kind of video, I'm like, nah, bro. Nah, you ain't getting away with that. Nah, you ain't getting away with that one. Nah, ain't no heck. Nah, that was you pressed the wrong button on the phone.
Like people saying this shit fake. I'm like, Shawty, how can what? Like what?
Like why?
Why would a nigga fake that? I don't understand. Like what would he get? And I respect them niggas for turning. From turning to some, but yeah, man, shout out to them boy for taking lemons and making lemonade out of shit. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what you have to do now.
Yeah, you have to, man.
Anything perceived, like anything negative or perceived to be negative, or if not handled right to be negative, you gotta turn it into a joke. You gotta turn it into. You gotta turn it into something. It can't be. Cause imagine, like, think about how, like, if he just would have been like, oh,
just like we always talk about the internet is like a damn a current or a tide or something like that. Yeah. You got to go with the tide, my nigga. Mm-hmm. You trying to swim against the tide, you ain't gonna win that shit. Them boy had jokes ASAP, like.
You had to.
Them niggas had jokes, shawty. I'm talking about nigga, the internet, man. They like them niggas be loaded with jokes, shawty.
And it's quick.
I'm talking about quick. Instantly. It's quick. Instantly jokes.
Quick.
Nigga had song. I gotta sing you the song.
Hey, I saw memes.
Man.
One had a picture of Shannon Sharks. Said if I send this, I mean this shit going live. I said, well, no, they said tonight we going live, something like that. I said, bro, y'all,
hey, and we finna flame his ass up too. You know what I'm saying? We just getting out the respect for home. Like, listen, man, shout out to Unc, man, for going out there and now just being a good sport, man. You know what I'm saying?
I saw something that said he might have got fired, and I hope not.
He better not have got fired.
I hope not. I just saw it, and
from
but it wasn't. It was on Twitter. That's why I don't believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, anybody can make any kind of account on Twitter. So I don't believe it yet. But once multiple spots announce it, then I'll believe it. But, man, unless somebody was just threatening this shit, I don't know. But yeah,
shout out to the PR team, man. Them boy came out there with the sex pills.
Yeah.
He did the sex. Man, that shit was so funny, Shannon.
Cam had a picture of that nigga holding up that pink horse.
Yeah. Oh, he got his own. He had his own little shit. That nigga said, Ocho, I stay with these. That nigga had a whole handful of them bitches. I said, why these niggas? Listen, man, you have to do that shit, Shawty.
You got to.
They gonna flame you anyway. They gonna flame you, Shawty. You might as well go on and get ready for that. Twitter's gonna flame your ass.
And you know what's funny? This is how crazy the world is, yo. For one, he already a star. Let's keep it a buck.
Yeah.
He got what? He on what? He on 3 different shows.
Yeah, because I got a question after this.
Yeah. He on 3 different shows. And the time we living in now.
Yeah.
The porn industry, the OnlyFans, they coming for that nigga.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they gonna hit him up like, hey, bro, you wanna?
This shit is a part of life. Like this shit ain't it ain't a separate thing no more. Like all this shit together. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, and then like we talking about the technology. Listen, man, just like he said, I was knee deep in some pussy, knee deep in it. How many niggas done damn the phone, the alarm go out, man, do anything to get that shit to stop.
And that probably I wonder if that what happened.
That's what I think happened. I'm in this pussy, man. Man, throw that shit down there, man.
You can't make me believe, for one, that happened on purpose. You can't make me believe that.
I don't see the reason for that shit, Sean.
Other than if you just one of them Hollywood industry conspiracy theorists that believe in the humiliation ritual. But that right there wasn't humiliating. So
like
that ain't no humiliation right there.
Like he won out this shit. Like I'm gonna ask you this question, Sean.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like we talked about yesterday that Kendrick Lamar is the I get the person of the year. I think I take that back. I think Shannon Sharpe is the person of the year, Sean. Like, just think about it. He had the number one viral episode of the year already.
It started the year off.
Yeah, start that bitch off.
Start you off.
And he got 2 number one shows. He got numerous number one episodes on his podcast. This nigga on ESPN. And he the king of the internet right now again.
He king of the internet. Mind you, the show he does with Ocho, to me, like we trying to do, has their own little cult following. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That show is not watched by that many people. Like the one they did last night probably got more views than anything because of the incident. But they have a particular cult following that show he does at night. It's not like excuse me. It's not like it is with Club Shay Shay and all that. But yeah, he might. Yep, man.
I think the nigga just like he just won. Sean, like I'm looking at this shit like this nigga just and he did this shit off of just like a mistake.
Yeah, I mean the Cat Williams thing was just an interview he wanted to do.
Yeah, he just wanted to do the shit.
And I don't care what nobody says because they keep trying to be like, oh well, he did things on purpose. I know. Go watch that interview.
Yeah,
he was shocked.
But he killed that shit.
Come about that man, man. He did. Like he asked his question, but after a while, just like, all right.
Listen. If you think this nigga ain't one of them one, man, go look at that Marlon Wayne interview. He killed that shit, man. He killed this shit. Like, he this nigga is like, he just doing his thing, so it's just in a way around that shit, man.
Right.
Like the nigga was in pussy. Yeah. In pussy.
I'm talking about like somebody said. So one woman in the comments was like, said if a nigga start growling, the
nigga said, I'm finna put this dick in you.
Yeah.
Hey man. Yeah. Listen, boy.
He already to the good, boy. Already to the good, boy.
Now put that dick on you. That nigga say he finna put this dick in you.
Yeah.
And start growling like the motherfucking locked in monster in that motherfucker.
That's the growl they use for them. That's the growl they use for the dinosaurs.
I felt this shit, Sean. I felt it, Sean.
That was like
that when that pussy got you in the chokehold, but it's over. It's over.
What?
Then we start.
And then I'm gonna tell you what's crazy about the internet. Why they found the girl?
Hey, boy, these niggas don't play, man.
I'm like,
how? How do y'all do that shit?
What? No visual.
How? He said her name like 1 or 2 times, and
they found her.
That's crazy, boy.
I said
the same night. Found her the same night.
That let me know. That right there, that little tidbit right there, let me know you ain't getting away with shit in this world, bro.
How it is.
They already, if you doing something you think you getting away with it, somebody already knows.
Hey, listen,
somebody
man.
already knows. Like,
my nigga, I said, listen, even if they did make that shit up, you cannot make nothing up like that, shawty.
Nah.
Like that shit is so random, shawty.
Nah.
Like this.
Nah.
For one thing, Any nigga can respect the shit because the pussy put him out. The pussy knocked him out ASAP.
Mm-hmm.
He fighting it up with the pussy. It's a losing battle. You can hear that shit. It's a losing battle. Shannon Sharpe didn't win that fight. That nigga lost that shit, nigga.
Hey, hey, boy.
That nigga Chad just say, hey, man, one thing we got to do, we got to work on your cardio, my nigga. You got to. Cause your ass.
Hey, you know what?
Pussy put the body down, boy.
Hey, you know what that pussy did to him? He got named Michael Corleone in Godfather 3. Every time I try to get out, pulls me right back in.
Hey, what Apollo Creed trying to say in that Rocky when you find that Russian?
Oh yeah,
throw the damn towel. It was over with for his ass, boy.
He said, "Don't do it, no matter what." Nigga died in that ring, boy.
Nigga, died in that motherfucker, boy. Started growling, boy. That nigga down. And I said, damn. It's a rap, boy. It's a rap.
Hey.
Listen, boy. Hey, boy.
Hey. Go ahead.
But Sean, he just like he said, he deep in the pussy. He said he was in the pussy for now 20 minutes already. The phone probably started down, vibrating, doing whatever. I'm like, man, cut this shit off and go on back to bed and threw that shit over to the other side of the bed.
Hey.
Went back in the pussy.
Hey, that nigga was not leaving. That nigga had a hard week, boy. That nigga was trying to relieve some stress, boy. That nigga said,
that nigga probably had a long day. Then he probably had the first taping. Now had to go over here and do this now obligation.
Hey, then too, you gotta think about it. He probably had this shit set up.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, because you know when you somebody that got that kind of busy schedule, you got to set stuff like that up. That just don't happen.
That's a schedule.
Yeah,
that's scheduled right there.
You had to pencil in whatever amount of time that was.
Yeah, the works on the tuss around with some pussy.
You had to set that up, bro.
And that motherfucker, hey boy,
that ain't something that she that one no. You text somebody, hey, what you doing? Oh, I ain't doing. Nah, that was. Hey, I need you here.
Yeah, I need you. Hey, I'm gonna put that dick in you. Like when he said that, I felt that shit, son.
Hey, we all get to that point sometimes, girl. Like, hey, you just look at a woman like, hey, you look at you look at your lady, your wife, your style, whoever you getting it in with, you just give her that look like, hey, y'all look, man.
And then when you get it where you want them, you got it where you want that. Niggas say some crazy shit, Sharpe.
Man.
Niggas be saying some crazy shit.
Mm-hmm.
And this what I'm saying. If it was set up, I don't think Home would have had no script to say no shit like this.
I don't think so either. Hey, because you do like, and somebody looked this up, man. I saw a story about this is Men Biological.
Yeah,
one of them pieces that was written about men and how our minds work when it comes to attraction and all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
They said us as men, when the first time we see a woman that we're attracted to,
mm-hmm.
and then it gets even worse once, kissing and touching and sexual start. This report said our brains cut off. So whatever type of shit you be thinking about in your subconscious, that's the only thing that's coming out, bro. That's the only thing. Like they were like, it takes for you to really calm yourself down.
Yeah.
To be coherent in them in them type of situation. That's why a lot of dudes, when they get around women they like and all that shit, they don't know what to say because it's like your brain
trying not to fuck up. Yeah, they trying not to fuck
literally
up.
cuts off. Like,
yeah.
And I've seen several, biologists, doctors, whatever type of doctors they are, talk about that. Like you get into that moment, you just like, and next thing you know, you say some crazy shit. You just hope it ain't too crazy to where, you know what I'm saying, you give the girl the it, some cringe-worthy shit. You know what I'm saying? You hoping you say something that turn on for the most part. Like,
but see, niggas don't have a experiment on what niggas saying, what your brain doing when you in the pussy.
Mm-hmm.
See, niggas don't. Cause see, this is another thing that I don't like, y'all. They're pissing me off about this shit.
Yeah.
I was taking my little girl to school this morning, and I was listening to something. I forgot who it was.
Yeah.
And there was a girl on there, Jazz. You know how somebody like everybody laughing at a joke, or we participating in something, everybody laughing, and then somebody come in and just
I hate that.
Want to be analyze the whole shit.
Yeah, I hate that.
But why y'all doing that? It's all it. Just
when they call them Debbie Downers.
Yeah, like shout
like you can kill the moves.
Why y'all calling them unk? Like why y'all? That don't make sense. Like why y'all calling them unk? Like shout it. What is you talking about, Sharpe?
Yeah,
like that shit piss me off, Sharpe. Like, I know how to work live. Like, you gotta move to the side and you had to press this button. He didn't. It was staged. That shit. We sitting there like, Sharpe. They trying to get the jokes off. They trying to get them off. You know what I'm saying?
You trying
they laughing and joking, and she just.
You trying?
It don't work like live. Don't work like that. And y'all call him uncle. Like he's not y'all uncle. Like what? Shout it like shut the fuck up. Like
hey, Snoop ain't my uncle either, but I've been calling that man uncle for the last 30 years.
Uncle, shout it. Like
that's just and really uncle and auntie is respectable.
Exactly, man.
If you know what I'm saying, who's the lady they call auntie? I know they did it with Fox for a minute, but it's a lot of older women in the industry. They be like auntie, you know what I'm saying?
This lady who she got the Afro be cooking.
Yeah, I forget her name.
I don't forgot her name.
Hey, hold on. Yeah, shout out Tabitha Brown. That's her name.
That's her name, Tabitha Brown. Yeah, Tabitha Brown. That's what I'm saying. Like it just, you know what I'm saying? They just got that. They got that feel to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's not disrespectful.
No, man.
You don't take it literally.
Everybody know that. Everybody who say that shit, everybody know that.
Yeah, for somebody to take it like, oh, why he called uncle? The same reason y'all call Patti LaBelle grandma.
But you shouldn't have to explain no shit like that. So
that's at a point where somebody just trying to take a different road, just trying to be different, and it just don't work. But it killed
the vibe though, my nigga. Like,
absolutely,
if it's not funny to you, just keep it moving. You just say, hey man, that shit crazy, and keep it moving.
Like, absolutely.
But these niggas trying to get jokes off. They roasting, they laughing.
As you should.
Oh man, I just don't understand. Like, why would he do something like that? Like, you having sex? Like, why would you even film that? Like,
right.
Come on, my nigga. Like, I hate shit like that. So that shit like that, it just like,
to me, some things should just be jokes.
Yeah,
just be like, this is something to laugh at. High point the figure. This ain't the time to write a 2-page article about what's wrong with
now ain't
the time for that.
And I'm scared to think that I hope it don't go down this path, man. I hope this shit just be some fun. It's a fun mistake.
Yeah,
funny. We having fun.
I agree.
Please don't take this shit to no other crazy shit, man. Like,
please don't.
Because even like finding the lady. Found the lady, like, come on.
Yeah, and on top of that, let's talk about what this was. This was a situation with 2 consenting adults.
Yes.
This man. Y'all, some of these folks acting like, and that lady, I was like, well, like he exposed her or something. For one, we didn't even see this shit. So
we didn't even see the lady.
And be honest with you, let's keep it a buck. It didn't matter.
Yeah, and he said that shit on the show.
Yeah.
He said, "Listen, I would never put her name or none of that out because that ain't got nothing to do with them, man. Like, I made the mistake, and you know what I'm saying.
And let's keep it 100. Most of those stars are like that. These people have all kind of extracurricular activities going on with whether it be other stars or regular folks or whatever. And even men, because we all know women ain't trying to expose what they got going on. Mm-hmm. You know, and I'm talking about celebrities. Female celebrities ain't trying to expose what they got going on. They probably
no.
But the more and more as social media goes on, the men aren't either. Like, dude, and you'll hear all these guys talk about it all the time. Even when a couple of them got exposed by the little OnlyFans chick, them dudes was mad about that. Cause they feel like, hey, Sharpe, what we do, don't be telling the whole world about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause,
right. That shit corny, man.
Yeah, for one, and to keep it a buck, a lot of times they don't want people to find out who they messing with because it might be somebody that go against, you know, they you know, it might be a bad spot on their reputation. You know what I'm saying? Like, but think about it. You some career guy, you athlete, rapper, yada yada, and you messing with some random OnlyFans girl, and y'all doing all kind of shit. Next thing you know, she exposed it. Them dudes don't want everybody knowing you messing with her, especially if she look a certain way or she a certain race or whatever case may be. But I'm saying all that to say these men, a lot of them, I say about 95 to 99% of these dudes, they don't want y'all knowing what they doing in their own private time because they keep it a buck. It ain't nobody business. So
that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, why do y'all niggas really give a fuck? Like, this shit don't have nothing to do with y'all.
Bro, the whole time, at first when I saw it, then they said he was hacked. I said, oh, okay. And then he did show, he was like, nah, I wasn't hacked. There was not one time I was really sitting there thinking, like, damn, I wonder who he was fucking. I just thought it was funny. It
was just a funny situation.
Like in a Living Color skit.
Yeah.
Like, it's just something that's just funny as hell. Like,
but it was so relatable because most niggas can go through, most niggas know about like some shit you saying in closed doors. I'm like, you don't want nobody hearing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you inside the pussy.
On top of that, every man done had that feeling before that shit. You could have had sex one time and know what the hell Shannon was going
to do. My nigga, like, listen. like it's some shit that I had nigga looking like I remember a nigga saying, if anybody seen the picture of your face when you inside that pussy,
oh man, everybody
be embarrassed.
Women too.
Man. Women too. But
hey, look.
Like, you ain't never had nothing on top of you, and now you look up at her face, boy, them folk ugly as hell, boy.
Especially when that good moment happens. When
that dick in you,
man.
When that dick in you,
that shit.
Nigga said, I'm finna put that dick in you.
And shout out Cat Williams.
That shit was funny as hell.
Cat Williams said, "You ain't gay today."
Hey, boy. Hey, that nigga Chad just had me laughing so bad. Shout out that nigga Hustle.
We should have known Chad was gonna go stupid with it.
Hey, cause you remember a couple, like I think a week or two ago, he got on Chad Johnson for coming late, right?
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
He did the whole thing about him coming late and doing all this shit. So he did the same thing. Him. But I shout out for taking that shit, and now you right.
You gotta take it in stride, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you gotta take it in stride, so.
But just like he said, man, he like, man, I'm happy it went Michael instead of Michelle. You know what I'm saying?
Even Shannon laughing about it. Cat Williams said, "You ain't gay today." God, think about that kind of joke, and as a man, knowing that people, you know, that's been an ongoing rumor about you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you what I didn't like. There were a few comments from women oh, he doing anything to prove he ain't gay. Hey,
Listen.
And shout out to the people that, replied to those comments. One person was like, well, what if he ain't? Like,
but this is what I'm saying.
Like, what if he ain't? Like,
It's gonna always be somebody that do that, Sharpe. It don't matter what you do, Sharpe. You can film yourself having sex with a woman. Oh, he just trying to prove he doing all that to prove he.
And if I ain't mistaken, let me dispel one of those rumors. And I could be wrong. Y'all can go look this up and try to figure it out. The rumors started just off of, for one, you got to question a lot of football players because some of them niggas is kind of, but it's funny niggas everywhere. So we ain't, like, you can't just pick on one. It's funny acting dudes in every genre,
everywhere, man.
Everywhere. So we can't just pick on one side of it. The other thing was the stylist he was going to the NBA games with, and from what I heard, that's a relative of his.
Yeah.
That is from what I heard.
No folk don't care. No folk don't care about this shit, man.
It was a close relative, like a nephew or something like that. And that person happens to be his stylist.
Yeah.
Let me let me let y'all come in. Let me tell y'all a real secret real quick. If there's a stylist in the industry that's a man, 10 times out of 10, he might be gay. And guess what? All your favorite rappers, all your favorite basketball players, everybody has a stylist. At least, and if they don't have one regularly, they have one for like appearances, like award shows and stuff like that. They go get a stylist. 9 times out of 10, if that stylist is, that is a male stylist.
But listen, my niggas. Listen, if y'all niggas still on this gay shit, man, who gay and who not, my nigga 2024, man.
Hey.
That shit like being black. Man, you walking around, niggas gay. Yeah. Man, listen, niggas gay.
Niggas gay.
Some niggas ain't gay. It's simply that. So
but at the end of the day, what that got to do with you being straight?
Listen, man.
I'm just saying, so like,
but
hey, hold on. The gay dude walking on the other side of the street ain't got nothing to do with me about to look at the girl who about to walk by.
They had nothing to do with me.
Nothing,
they had nothing to do with me.
Nothing.
What he doing don't have nothing to do with me, man.
Hey, stay over there. Like, they here. Like, all right, cool, whatever. What that got to do with you being straight, though?
But it's
let Unc get his.
Listen, man. Only thing.
Let Unc get here, man.
Man, listen, man. Well, by the looks of Unc been getting here. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey. Unc had that in the now you put stuff on your calendar on your phone.
Yeah.
That thing been sitting there for a minute.
Hey, boy. I know how it is, boy. After a long day, boy, you done went through all this shit, boy. You done had rip and run.
Boy.
Get what that dick going. India.
Man. That
India.
That nigga there got dang. Whoa.
I said that puts on lockdown to him. It's a rap, boy.
Yeah.
And that nigga down.
I said, damn. That's that Cobra clutch, man.
It's sleeping time now. It's sleep time now. It's time to go to bed.
Yeah.
It's time to take your ass to bed, man.
That's it.
It's
it. Ain't no getting up from that. That's it. We done. Done. That's it.
Listen, man.
A point was proven that night. For real.
30 minutes, that's all you get.
Man.
That nigga said, man, you got to damn work on that stamina, man. You was out of there real quick. Nigga said, man, listen, man, I was already in this shit down 25 minutes now. Damn.
So real quick on that, right?
Yeah.
And it's funny that was talked about because I always read these little articles that pop up. It don't matter where it pop up. If it's quick, if it's something real quick, I'll read it. Bro, that nigga, that's average.
After a long day.
But for some people, 20, 30 minutes is a long ass time.
Yeah, like
they were saying the average couples in, the average session, just the average that, and of course this comes from the people they talk to, yada yada. Because one thing they were saying was you can't go by porn as a way of measuring what sex is like, and then you can't go by. You can't talk to 10 people, and then the one person that be like, "Oh, I go an hour," and then the other 9 are like, "Oh, well, we just do whatever time, like 15." You can't look at the person like hour. Like, well, that's what everybody should be doing. No, you go by what majority of people saying, and what ended up being the consensus was that the average is like 15 to 20 minutes. Like, and I'm talking about from kissing to being done. Because people live lives, and you know what I'm saying. The average couple trying to get it in either before they go to bed or, you know what I'm saying. The only time it really be something crazy, of course, you on date night or you ain't got no kids or something. But they say the average people, they ain't in that in there that long.
But see, I came up, we were looking at flicks and shit. Yeah, so we thinking now this is what you supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be in that motherfucker hour, 2 hours and shit like that.
But even the older women, I would eavesdrop on conversation when I was younger. Older women be like, "Oh, man, minute." And you just like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And hell, Missy did a song about it, so you just like,
you just clown niggas for that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
So in your mind, you like, oh, okay, I gotta be in that thing
an hour or two, going stupid.
And the first few times I did that, you got a girl looking at you like, nigga, you ain't done yet.
Hey, but
that shocked the shit out of me.
But that shit happened to me like. Man, that shit happened to me so many times. They just like turn and look around, just like, damn, like the pussy ain't hit. I'm like, yeah, the pussy excellent. Like I'm partaking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like she, my nigga.
I learned that the hard way a couple times. Like, damn, when you hear that, damn, you ain't done.
She like, what? Now when they turn around and say, "Hey, the pussy hitting on something," like, yeah, the pussy hitting on something. It's going crazy. Hey, I got to be to work tomorrow, man. My nigga, finish this shit up. I'm like, I'm trying to down.
Hey, once you just straight up said, I'm good. I was straight about 20, 30 minutes.
I'm leaning my head over like, hey, you don't bust. You gotta bust like 2-3 times. I'm done. This shit is over with. Like I can't do it no more. Come on, man.
I ain't know.
I'm looking around like I thought they talking about the minute, man.
They ain't gone, boy.
Man, in real life, boy, that shit.
Real life.
That was a real life act right there. What Aunt was doing. Real life.
Oh yeah, that was.
Niggas started growling and shit. Niggas started doing all kind of shit in the pussy.
Man,
niggas done did all kind of shit in the pussy, boy.
Bro was not playing.
Nigga.
Oh.
That nigga said.
Yeah, I knew.
And then some women just, I don't understand. I'm like, Sharpe, you must ain't had nothing in a minute.
Yeah.
Like the way these women, like the way they respond, they have. I'm like,
either that or I ain't going there. Never mind. I ain't even finna take it that route.
You got to what? Maybe
you ain't got.
Oh yeah. You right. Maybe you ain't got that knockout gas, huh? Maybe you ain't got that knockout gas.
You ain't never had a nigga just really feeling you like that.
Yeah. Hold on. For the women that was criticizing, you ain't never had a nigga in you. And he didn't want to get out. He couldn't get out. He couldn't get out.
I'm talking about he didn't want to, couldn't, all that shit. You mean tell me?
Pussy getting so good, the nigga had to turn on live, man.
Hey man, look.
He turned on live by accident. Like, man, turn this shit off.
Hey, so good. You pressing the wrong buttons on your phone?
Man, you pressing anything to stop this shit from vibrating and moving this shit.
Yeah.
Put that nigga that figure four, boy. That figure four leg lock. It's a wrap.
I would question anybody dogging that man out for what they had going on. I question what kind of sex you had.
Hey, man.
And that ain't none of my business. I'm just saying.
What you got?
I question the kind of sex you had because that is what's supposed to be like.
But
that's what that's supposed to be like. So.
It's so many people just so technical with the shit. I don't understand this shit, man. I just don't get it, man. Like it just like shawty. It was an unassembled mistake. He just made a mistake, shawty.
It happens. He old.
Like he old. In the pussy. Say he was in the pussy for 25 minutes.
Hey, that let you know he was incoherent. So like he probably his brain turned off.
Like nigga, she could be on fire.
And he had pill in him.
Man, on that pill.
Man, bro.
And that dick in her. Man, listen, man. It could be a World War III outside.
Don't
that dick in you.
Nigga don't care.
Nigga ain't studying that shit, man.
Talking about it could be Night of the Twisters. Roof coming off. Nigga, hey, I'm about to get this in, bro.
Hey, police kicking in the door. Kicking in the door. Hey, get on the ground. Hey, home.
After I had to give me a minute. Give me 1 second.
You gonna have to wait, my nigga. Do what you gotta do afterwards. But what? Nigga growling.
Facts.
Man,
I had to wait, bro.
I'm just sitting there like, shawty, listen, man. I thought everybody could understand what's going on here, man. Shit is. I just don't get it, shawty. Like these niggas just so they gotta have a sit down and talk, a conversation and a discussion about everything, shawty. That shit. I don't understand that shit about this society, man.
This shit should be lighthearted. It should be just like the way we talking about. This is a lighthearted conversation. Ain't no
deep diving in this shit.
Ain't no analytics to this. Ain't no political analysis that should go into this, y'all. It's fun, man. It's just fun because as any man, and this goes across all races, all religions. Any man know what Shannon was going through, Sharpe.
Exactly, man.
Every man know that. Should anyway.
Yeah.
Barring you men that'll save yourselves for marriage.
Man, I ain't study them niggas.
Any man that been in there, come on, bro.
Man, listen, bro. And then this is truly some shit that supposed to damn stay behind closed doors.
Absolutely.
We talking behind closed doors in the pussy. Like y'all niggas. You gotta put that in. You gotta put that in the equation. He in the pussy now.
Yeah, he obviously
like y'all nigga gotta understand. He in the pussy now,
man.
It's not a nigga that's normally functioning and just moving around in the world now. Yeah, it's a nigga behind his closed door in the pussy.
That nigga there was. Hey, what the folks be like? Hey, a time was had. That nigga, that boy.
Stop to put that dick in you. The shit go get.
Oh man.
Hey boy. These niggas is the man of the year, Sharpe. They gotta give him an award, man. This nigga ran 2024, man.
Hey, that is what I call a viral moment, bro.
I'm talking about, but he killing it, Sharpe. Man, he did that shit to sell these gas station pills. That's why he was already selling them. What are you talking about?
Hey.
The nigga sold out his wine. He sold that shit out in one day. What are you talking about, man?
Yeah, that cognac he came out with. He said he did that because Hennessy didn't want to. He just wanted a little sponsorship from Hennessy. Hennessy was like, nah. They were like, all right, yeah, I go find my own show. So.
Chad came out with cigar. He told me, hey man, y'all run this shit up. They broke the motherfucking. They broke the website.
Yeah, I mean that's what
he don't need no help doing this shit, man.
In fact, so you know what I'm saying. If when we get to that point and we consistently using some type of product and they don't want to fuck with us, hey, well hell, we'll take it over here.
we'll take it over. That's what I'm saying. You fuck with people who fuck with you, man. That's what I'm saying. You fuck with people who fuck with you. And then I respect Chad sticking by your partner, man. Don't damn, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, but he did what any one friend would do.
Yes.
But more importantly, you know, we black, so we go by the homeboy situation. Your homeboy, this is what your homeboy gonna do, so.
Yeah.
Don't take a moment like that in most cases ain't that serious. Like that shit wasn't that serious. Like,
most niggas can relate to that shit, man.
Right. So
he didn't hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? These niggas
hurt. Like ain't like the girl came out and was like, oh my God, this is The
only thing he did was hurt the pussy. That's the only thing he did.
Hey, boy.
Hey, boy. That nigga gave that pussy an old down south Georgia.
Yeah.
Motherfucking mud stomping. Nigga.
Yeah. That nigga got dang.
I thought I was gonna hear more country turn when he was in that pussy.
I was expecting nigga to say something about Georgia Clay or something.
Yeah, I thought he was say Tarnations in there.
Tarnations in there. Hey, Grandma mac and cheese or something.
I'm gonna beat this like down some butter on Sunday morning.
Something crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I like I said, man. To me. When he said it wasn't hack, that made it more funny.
Yeah, I knew, but I knew it wasn't hack. You can look at that shit.
It made sense the first time. I was just like, all right, a lot of times when somebody jump out in front of a store and it's that particular person, I just be like, even if I really don't believe it, I'd be like, all right.
But I had so much respect for home. Just get on there and just go straight ahead and just say, listen, man, this shit wasn't hack, man. I was in the pussy, man.
Hey, there are more people talking about this than the VMAs. I know that.
There more people talking about this than the motherfucking the debate.
Yeah.
The debate happened.
Hey, real talk.
The debate happened the night before last.
Hey, it did, and there was a dude in the break room. He was playing it on his phone, so I was just listening to it. I was like, yeah, I'm out.
Man, listen.
I'm out.
That shit was so lopsided, man.
Yeah, we ain't finna get into it, but I was just listening to it like, this is where we at, as you know, with y'all let me know in the local election. Y'all get out there and vote if you want to.
Man, this shit is a fucking
that's all I'm saying. If you want to vote, go out there and vote. I'ma go. I'm just when our local elections come, that's gonna be my top priority. This national shit is a joke, man. I'm sorry, it's a joke.
And then they just said,
I don't care who they got running. It's just a joke.
Then they said Taylor Swift done bad. And when I seen that, it's over. It's over, man.
Said something regarding it.
It's over.
And I'm not one to take up for Caitlin Clark because she don't need that. But at the same time, Caitlin Clark liked a post that, like whatever Taylor Swift said about comments.
It's over, man.
Back in
it's over.
Caitlin Clark goes to WNBA, I don't know if it's before the game or after the game, and they just riddled her with questions about it. Like, oh, so does this mean you support? And you can look at her face, she was just like, Sean, I'm here to play basketball.
For real, Sean, like
can't like a post. They was in her, they was grilling her about that shit, bro. And I just I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. So what this is turned into, I don't. Again, real quick, I don't care who's running. It could be a black man versus a black woman. I wouldn't care. It could be two black women, two black men. It could be what this is nowadays. I don't like it. I don't. So
hey, man,
I'll let y'all have fun with it. I'm cool.
I'm backing Shannon Sharpe next election, man. I'm backing Shannon Sharpe next election, man. Fuck this shit, man. This shit a popularity content, man.
It is. I give me Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
I know that's random as hell, but I like Ryan.
Yeah.
Give me Ryan Reynolds.
Give me The Rock, man.
Give me Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
The Rock. I need a woman. Who's a good woman I would really support?
I will Michelle to do that shit. Michelle Obama.
I do, yeah, Michelle Obama. We'll come up with more candidates as time goes along.
It don't really. This shit is a fucking
with what it is. But I did agree with what somebody said. The guy was saying that we shouldn't have career politicians.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's where a lot of the bullshit come in at, is that these people are politicians for he said, your president should be somebody like, like a CEO type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody that takes on the job, see what needs to be done, and get in and get out. Yeah, and that's what it should be, instead of somebody that's being politics since they were 21 years old.
Yeah.
It's like by that time they run for president, they got an agenda and all this shit. It ain't about the country at that point. It's about, people, lobbyists and all that shit. And that's why I don't really.
Man, it's something easy. It's something to be said about Shannon Sharpe easily being that shit at the most trending topic on the internet.
Crazy.
I'm talking about easily beat. I think he beat them niggas by so much, so it didn't make sense.
Yeah.
And then
off a mistake too. That's the funny part.
Off a mistake. But him and Kendrick neck and neck, man. And speaking on Kendrick, we gotta talk about that shit tomorrow.
Yeah. Did you see the thing? Joe Budden and them had a moment.
Yeah.
Talking about guy code. I don't know who the dude is. Allegedly, some girl slept with Drake or some shit like that. I don't, whatever. But I'm pretty sure a lot of dudes, girls slept with Drake, but whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But they were arguing, should Drake be held responsible for guy code? You know what I'm saying? Like, even whether he cool with the nigga or not. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Basically, we'll just take it off of Drake. This is just a basic ass question. Should any man in the situation of, let's say he knows that this woman he's talking to is married or in a relationship, yada yada yada. Should that man show discernment in trying to holler? You know what I'm saying?
My take is this, and I'm speaking man law.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brutal. I'm talking about brutal man law. This ain't right or wrong. It's just law.
Absolutely.
If I don't know you, I don't give a fuck about what you got going on.
Right.
If Sharpe rolling with this shit, we handling this shit. Simple as that. I don't know you, nigga. But if I know you, if we cool, hell no, we ain't doing no shit like that.
Plain and simple. And they were having a back and forth. Because Melissa Ford was saying, and I think Joe was kind of alluding to it too, that there's some kind of, and I think she was coming from a standpoint as far as with women too. I don't think this was just a man thing. I think it was just a code thing, and knowing somebody is in a relationship or married. Should a person say nah? Because my mind was changed. Maybe a few years back. Well, this was a while ago. Whenever, like 3 Stacks in that song with it was an Outkast song they did.
Yeah, I remember that song.
And
the
3 Stacks in
I think 3 or some shit like that.
Yeah, 3, yeah, oh yeah. And in the song, 3 Stacks was like, he told the girl, call me when y'all break up.
Yeah.
I don't fuck nobody, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I've heard that from several people, and I remember a story. I can't remember if it was Mano or one of these rappers was telling a story that was on they were on a tour bus.
Mm-hmm.
They was getting domed up on the tour bus.
Yeah.
And the girl was on the phone with her nigga.
It was more than one person?
Who?
It was just him and the girl on the tour bus. It was more than one nigga on the tour bus.
I think the tour bus was full, but he was like in, they got that one big bedroom in the back of the tour bus.
Okay.
He was getting domed up, but she was on the phone with her dude.
Yeah.
Domed up this nigga. And he said he never thought about it. Because he thinking the same thing we think. Like, hey, she here. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But he said at that moment, that's when it hit him. Like, God dang. Like, and he said it scared him from relationships and marriage more than anything. Like, and the funny thing about that story was he was telling this story around a bunch of women. And and the looks on their faces, like.
But look,
it's like they understood now. Like, they was
did the question.
Damn. Like,
did the question I asked?
Yeah.
Did he stop?
Of course not.
So
yeah, you get done now. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day,
you in the middle.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like this sounds great. You know what I'm saying?
In the song, think about it. In the song with 3 Stacks, he stopped it before it started.
Yeah, respect.
Yeah. He was like, she said something, and he was just like, "Oh no," I don't. Because and I'm sure you've heard men talk about that point of, initially they didn't know, and then the girl was like, "Oh, well, I got to do yada yada." And for some dudes, it go through their mind like, "Okay, what if this nigga crazy? What if the nigga come home? What if all the scenarios and niggas just back out?" Then you got some niggas that go everywhere with their guns, so they don't care what happens.
But this what I'm saying. Like I respect somebody who say, "Nah, man, so you got nigga, I can't do that." I respect that much love and respect. But I know the reality. The reality, absolutely. Most niggas gonna be like, "Man, listen,
no,
that shit don't have nothing to do with me, son. Like, if you ain't one of my goons, you ain't on my team, you better handle the hoe with that shit." Yeah, and you already know the old saying, "Don't check me, check your bitch." Nigga.
Yeah, sad but true.
Nigga, go check your bitch. Nigga, don't check me. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like,
it's just always interesting because it was one of the first times I've heard that conversation and a woman was involved in the conversation. Because most time men, when dudes speak on God code or them type of conversations, it's just number of dudes.
But
first time I heard a woman kind of in it, and she was just like, they should, the side dude or whoever should show some kind of discernment too. Like, hey, yo, like, okay, this is fucked up. Man. But most dudes, most men in a situation that getting some, they ain't finna stop. They ain't finna stop from happening.
They have nothing to do with me, Sharpe.
Yeah, that. I'm just talking about in general. Like, most men in a situation where getting some is possible. Most men, regardless of the situation, most men ain't stopping that shit, man.
When your brain cut off, Sharpe, your brain switch off. You don't think about nobody, Sharpe.
And it's crazy because what's funny too. The same people said that same thing happened with women and money. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, damn, like a woman can. And of course, not all women, but they say when women are approached by a guy or something like that, and they don't like them. That's that whole gold digger challenge shit. That's the point. It was like, a woman can see a dude and be like, he ain't cute, yada yada. But let him either be the center of attention or they see he got money. Or the third thing is they see he got other women, which is crazy. That's crazy. They see any one of those 3 things. But it's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But this another thing about that shit. Niggas always think that we the only people that do that shit. That we the only people that see a man with this woman or something like that, and you just think, I think I'm better than her, or I think I look better than her. I think I deserve that. Women do this shit all the time. But niggas always get the bad rap for that shit.
Yeah, all the time, bro.
Women do that shit all the fucking time.
All the time.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying what's going on in real life. I understand what's good, what's wrong, and right, and shit like that. You're right.
Oh, morals. People speak on morals, but they don't live. Man, look, real quick before we head out. I never forget hearing the conversation on all-female podcasts.
Yeah.
And this is what, because when niggas bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, like not to pick on Fresh and Fit, right? But a lot of them red pill content.
Yeah.
They'll speak on what men should be dating.
Yeah.
It's the type of woman you should be dating, yada yada. But then in their personal life, all they fucking with is like hoes. That's it. Like, that's all they fuck with. You know what I'm saying? And I get it when you talking about marriage is different, but at the same time, y'all sitting up here telling men, hey, you should only deal with these kind of women. All y'all deal with all
this
y'all
shit funny to me, man.
So yeah. So the same thing happens on the flip side, which is funny.
Yeah.
Listen to these women talk. Hey, this man should have this. Man should have this going on. This, that, and the third. Yada, yada. And then one of them got caught up.
Yeah.
Or they personal shit got out. I'll just put it like that.
Yeah.
Who they was fucking with.
Yeah.
The dude was like, we'll use one of the internet words. He was low functioning.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mind you, these are women that's.
Oh yeah.
You gotta have this. You gotta have that. This girl was not only, fucking with the nigga, like, they fucking like jackrabbits and shit. She was funding this nigga life.
And I you know what? Before you finish,
yeah.
I bet you he had a girl.
Probably.
I know he did.
Probably. They didn't say that, but that's how it got out. I think he was cheating. They found out he had some other shit going on, and I said all I could do was laugh because I'm like, at that moment, I said, all y'all dating show motherfuckers, all y'all full of shit.
But that's life, Sharpe. That's life, man. That's what I was telling you.
It really is.
That's what I was telling you about.
Yeah.
Good, bad, and reality.
Yeah.
Reality ain't no good and bad really. Cause it's only good to you in your mind because you can make yourself think this shit good.
Exactly. Real talk.
You cheat with another nigga wife and shit like that. She really love me, so really they ain't cheating. It's a lot of bullshit. Come on, man.
And that one thing I can't stand about this shit, you'll have people justifying shit. You just sitting there like, you really believe that shit?
Yeah, they really sit there and believe that shit.
Like the and I'm not one to get on single mothers because it ain't no that's a whole. I don't do that, but
yeah,
there have been a couple delusional times where I'm like, Sharpe, you got 4-5 kids, about 4-5 different men. So, like, calm down with the whole, a man got to be this. Calm that down. It sounds crazy, so you sound like a nigga that broke.
When you get into that shit,
like, calm that.
Yeah, like, when you get into that shit, Sharpe, it's just like,
hey.
That's why I said, man, the best thing that a man should do, Sharpe, when a woman come with shit like that, I'll tell a young nigga in a minute, Sharpe, let them folk find who they need to find.
Yeah.
If that's not you. That's not what you dealing with, or you not feeling that whole get down. Let Sharpe go off
literally, because
respect, move on, and go on about your business, man. Because
some of that shit,
these women, Sharpe, they think that shit is real life, Sharpe.
Yeah, like even real quick, the fact that now. The fact that you have both sides can justify some bullshit.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about we'll give you a laundry list of
talking points. They got talking points.
Laundry list of talking points to justify bullshit action. It's amazing, Sharpe. That shit is amazing. Hey, Sharpe, you just fucked somebody over. But you gotta understand that at this point they did this, then they did this. So I was forced to fuck them over. It's like,
that's
what?
What I'm saying. Like,
that's literally what you hear men and women say a lot of time. Like, they forced me to fuck them over, and it's like
they got a whole talking point. Well,
it is crazy, bro.
Well, this action right here, I got a talking point for it. So if you say that's wrong, man, no, because you got to think society do this, and these women that said they already got an answer for it. And you say, no, but listen, man, you got to understand. In 1942, they couldn't do. Nigga, you know what, Sharpe? Y'all niggas gonna sit there and do this shit until y'all get to the options run out. That's what it usually be happening. The options just run out, and now they just you come to the realization like, damn.
Yeah. So
this it. Yeah, this it. This it, player. Yeah. Ain't then you can either get on this side and let me down. Just like me, I got $40 for you now, baby.
Yeah,
$40 for you. That's what you getting.
Hey, that they said what the dude said? He said women don't fully mature until attention start going away.
Yeah.
Then they were like, men have to mature early, start to see the reality of the world. But then let's say a man gets successful, he'll revert back.
Yeah.
Then they said once that man, like, let that man lose all that shit.
Yeah.
He gonna have to wise up again. Like, God dang, I had this shit and I done lost it.
Especially had a hard time.
Yeah.
That when revenge gonna come in. That when you start getting these niggas down that just.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of athletes who, they older now. But a lot of them dudes that got money when they was like 20, 21, 22, did like 10 years in the league or something. Now they out. And now they struggling to, and now you can listen to them talk and be like, it's a different dude right here.
So. A whole different world,
Shannon. It's a different dude right here.
Different world, boy.
You grew up, and when you were little, you ain't had nothing. Then you get in your 20s, you got it all. Then your late 30s and 40s, you trying to figure out life. Like, you just like, I'm trying to figure out what to do next. It's like,
hey, that fallout be ugly, boy.
And it happens to everybody at least once.
And some nigga can't.
Yeah, some nigga gonna come back from the shit.
They can't come back from that shit, man. Some nigga can't come back from that shit. Like, that's all they had going on, man. But, man, listen, man. Man, I'm glad we got this shit in, man.
Hey,
Shout out, man.
It had to be done, Sharpe. It had to be done.
Listen, man.
It had to be done, man.
We got it. You know what I'm saying? Much love and respect to you, but we got to give you this one, man. We have to, man, because you got caught, so we got to give it to you, man.
Freak ass nigga, he has 69 God. Freak ass nigga, he has 69 God.
Hey, listen, we got this motherfucker, man. We'll see y'all, folk, man. We now.
Hey, we're gonna do it again tomorrow. We'll do it again tomorrow, yeah.
Gonna end it like this, man.
Whether you like it or don't like it, learn to love it because it's the best thing going today.
I'll let y'all.
All right, boy.
All right.